Sorry. Okay. January had kicked the living crap out of me. Um, it's a real funny story. You haven't seen me online. You haven't seen me here on Periscope. You haven't seen me around. I was doing the most important things I can do. I wasn't very social. But when January came around, now it wasn't the weather. We had really nice weather up here in Maine. It wasn't, no one died, nothing happened like that. But like I woke up one morning and my husband looks at me and says, "What the hell happened to you?" And my whole face was like this. So long story short, had an infection in my jaw. Lots of medication, which I sneaked and didn't take. Take your painkillers, take this, take that. But it was hard. It was difficult. I had to go through some surgery. And then right after that, I got the flu, which I never get. Donna doesn't get the flu, okay? I do not get the flu, ever, ever, ever. But I got it, okay? Must have been those germs. I don't know. But, so I haven't been on Periscope. I haven't been on Facebook. I haven't been doing quite anything. It's really, it really, really was difficult. Okay, so January really kicked the crap out of me. It was so bad that I am very fortunate to have one of those beds that you press the button and it goes up and down, up and down. It kind of vibrates and everything. And I was sitting up and I had some lucid moments, and I had some other moments where I was like, okay, I'll do this, I'll do that. And in my mind, it was really frustrating because I had some big plans to do in January, February. And I was getting frustrated because I couldn't do anything. But what can you do when you're sick? So I haven't been around. I haven't been out there, helping you guys and, boosting you up and going on to Facebook and Twitter and everything. And I'm social. I'm a social person. I'm there all this time. Hey there, Chris, my loyal fan. Yeah, January kicked the crap out of me. Now, some people have known what was going on, some people didn't, but I want to make a public apology because and tell you why, because stuff happens. You get an infection. Hey there, how are you, Yvonne? How you doing? Thank you for the hearts. I appreciate it. Hey Donna, glad to see you doing. Yes, I am doing better. Yes, as Chris knows, you've been following me. My little things I've been putting up here and there. When you go through an illness, when you go through a surgery, when you go through anything like your minor surgery, your body goes through like this stuff, and you can't be you, and you want to get out there, and it's like this internal thing, this force, and it's making you crazy, and it's like, oh my God, like I want to get out there and do things, but you try to get up and your body doesn't work. Okay. Now I'm sure everyone has experienced this. I shouldn't even complain because I know a lot of folks out there with fibromyalgia, MS. I mean, they're dealing with like serious illnesses and they're out there every day. They're marketing, they're blogging, they're doing their thing. So, I mean, my complaint is nothing, but for everyone that, everyone that gets the crap kicked out of them, with illness or whatever, depression or whatever it is that you're going through, you get these little lucid moments, and you take those little lucid moments and you start building upon it. In fact, I wrote a blog post about it. I just published it today on donnamerrilltribe.com, and it explains how like each lucid moment I had, it was a 15 minutes, a half hour, whatever. I get on my computer and I started doing things. Doing blog posts, just doing the most important things that I needed to do, and putting off some of my clients, saying, I'm sorry, I'm sick, and I'm so, so grateful to them. They understood that, I wasn't feeling well. And, it's funny because, it started off at one thing and then another thing. It can be hard just to get up sometimes. Yeah, we have to do what we have to do. it was really getting hard because after a month of being sick and tired and the whole bit, then depression set in, and I was like sleeping too much and the whole bit, and I'm like, okay, I gotta get moving. I gotta do something. I gotta do something about this. So little things, I started moving in my bed. I started doing some exercises, moving my shoulders, doing this and that. I didn't want to lay down too much because I know I could have got pneumonia doing that. Doing little tiny things. So I was taking these little bits of moments in my life and through the whole month of January, and taking moments. It was 15 minutes. It was great, and in my mind, I'm like, no, I need 3 hours, and I had to shut that up. And I had to, take these little moments to accomplish, something. And, I mean, it took a whole month to do something that I would normally do in a week or a couple of days, but I did it. Okay. So my message here is that no matter what happens, I got the crap kicked out of me. I mean, I really did. And I'm a mover and a shaker. I got to go. And like when I'm sick or something happens, I really get pissed off. It's like I gotta get it out there. I gotta go, but I'm doing fine. I mean, I don't look like a squirrel. Just read and commented on today's post a little while ago. Thank you, Chris. See, Chris read my post. I explained there, how little things, can lead up to your big dreams, your big goals. So no matter what you're doing, no matter what's happening to you, if you take a little bit of time every day, just a little tiny bit, and I know it takes a lot sometimes to summon up the energy and the mindset to just get out there and just say, okay, I feel like crap, I'm in pain, I'm depressed and everything, but I'm going to answer. Oh, thank you for the hearts. I'm going to answer one person. Okay, today. I'm going to answer just one lousy person today. I'm going to go on one blog. I'm going to do one thing. And eventually, it starts becoming, quote, normal, and you start getting your energy back and the whole bit. Not everyone is in great health here on the internet. Us marketers, us bloggers, and a lot of people I know do struggle with a lot of illnesses, and man, do they do a great job. I always am impressed with them, and I give them loads of credit for that. But yeah, January, and I'm sorry if I didn't I wasn't there for you. I wasn't, here on Periscope. I wasn't, answering Facebook. I would get on Facebook after 2 days and see 1,000 messages and saying, what am I going to do? I can't answer these people. And, like, I don't want to ignore anyone. And I had a lot of nice messages from people, and it was really great. But stuff happens, stuff really happens. And it was funny because, not really funny, but the day I went into surgery, and it was just a minor surgery. I had an infection in my jaw. I had to get this cadaver bone put in, and I'm freaking out. I asked the doctor, like, is it a nice person? Like who's going in there? Am I going to have an alter ego? It was really wild, but it's healed. It's healing. I'm still healing here. But the day I came out of surgery, and, I was loopy, from the anesthesia, and I seen like a million messages on my phone. My phone's ringing. It was my daughter. And my ex-husband had a major heart attack the same day. So he's still in the hospital, not looking good. Things are up and down. So, I'm worried about my daughter, of course. I have a go bag ready just in case he dies. I know it sounds terrible. But, I mean, really, it's the truth, I wasn't a cannibal. It's funny because while I was sick, Chris, I was watching the Living Dead things and those, I don't know, those people that eat other people. I never watched TV, but, I was just sitting there like blah, on Vicodin, and I'm like my brain was dead, and people were eating other people, and I'm like, yeah, maybe it was a cannibal that was in there. Oh my God, But they assured me the zombie shows. Yes, the zombie shows. I never seen one, but when you're in bed and you're full of drugs and your mind is shot, so you're watching these zombie things and you're like, oh my God, people watch this stuff, and then I got into it. I'm like, get the zombies, hit them in the head. But it was really funny. You have to laugh. You have to have a sense of humor. You have to really kind of laugh at yourself sometimes. But the main thing is, stuff goes wrong. Stuff goes wrong all the time. And I always say that to people. I say, nothing really runs smooth, and you have to make an allowance for that. I make allowances. My husband and I work together, and we make allowances for our fiscal year, which is 11 months. And this year, I think it's going to be 10 months because, there's other things that happen, other things we have to do, even vacation, good stuff. You have to allow that time. If you let time control you, you're going to go crazy, okay? You have to control your own time. You have to control, you have to allow for things to happen. You may catch a cold. You may have serious illness. There may be a death in the family or an illness in the family that you need to deal with. So you need to create that time when you are incorporated and you're doing just about everything. It's hard. I can't get a stand-in. My husband can help me, do certain things, and, that's fine because we work together and I help him. But, I'm me, and, he can't get on Periscope and say, hey there, I'm Donna Merrill. It just won't work. But, you really need to, allow yourself time. So, I'm glad I'm back. I'm like 80% there. Working on a launch this week, so, that's going to take a lot of my time. But I'm having some fun, and I'll be back, and I'll be on Periscope, YouTube, and answering people, engaging with people. I miss all my friends. I really miss you guys, and engaging and seeing what's going on. I have to keep up. Lots of stuff that happens in a month with my friends. Good for you. It's all gonna take it. Yes, we have to take action, Chris. Small action every day, no matter what we do. I remember my mother-in-law, when she was sick, and we were taking care of her. And she was pretty stubborn, New England gal, real stubborn, and I love that woman. And we would tell her, look, you have to move your body. You have to move your body a little bit. No one's going to do it for you. And she was in a car accident, so she was like, oh, yeah. And we tell them, move your hands, move your legs, little at a time. Sometimes those little things really do help. But yeah, so there's a lot going on with me right now on my personal life. But I'm feeling better. I'm breathing. I am, getting out, doing things, buying clothes again. Yeah, that's my little, thing I do. But, getting out there and trying. So it's those small things we do that can lead us to the big goals, the big success. Thank you for those hearts. And I think I'm going to put this on YouTube and put a card on it attached to my blog. Chris, thanks for coming to my blog. I got to check that. Another small thing I got to do. Yeah, I'm working in slow-mo right now. I'm not as, again, like I'm 80%, but I'm getting there, and I'm getting there for all you guys, and I miss you terribly. So I'm back, and it's great to see you, especially you, Chris, my #1 fan. Yeah. Okay. Catch you all later. Bye.